Hi everyone and welcome to our first video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install your TDC Outer Barrel into your Tokyo Marui Glock 17 Gen 3. This is the same process to follow if you're also using the Tokyo Marui Glock 18. So your TDC barrel kit comes in two options. You have a threaded version or a non-threaded version. I'm using a threaded version today. You will have the outer barrel with the grub screws already fitted in the top. And you will have a little packet that will also have two hop plates and the correct sized Allen key. First off, we need to assemble the hop unit, and this is where we use some of the original Tokyo Marui parts. This also works with the maple leaf hop unit. So what we need is the two outer shell halves for the hop unit, the two hop unit screws, your original barrel or upgraded barrel if you want to use a Crazy Jet, and I'm using a maple leaf MR booking, but again, you can use the stock booking or another booking of your choice. Put the rubber hop booking onto your barrel, just locate it correctly, and then drop it into the first half of your hop unit, checking the locator tab is in the correct place. You'll notice as we assemble this, we don't actually need to put the gears into this or even the hop arm. Add the second half, give it a little twist and locate it all, and then we will just drop the screws in and tighten that up. Nice and simple. So now we have our hop unit assembled. We now need to add our hop plate. And for this, I am going to use the 75 because that's the one I've had the most. It suits my setup of using 0.3s the best. So they each have a little number on the top. The number just corresponds for me for the thickness inside of them. 7.5 is slightly thicker than the 60. If you find that you're getting too much hop, even with it dialed off, or you're using a lighter weight, say I use 3s, 3.2s, you might want to go for the 60. What we need to do first is we need to make sure that the grub screws are backed out in your inner barrel. So you have a mound within the inner barrel here, and you want to make sure that the grub screws are wound out so they don't protrude inside. We then take the hop plate and we just drop it in to the top of the hop unit. Notice that's nice, perfect fit. It can only go one way round. And then we will slide the whole lot into the hop unit. Now this is going to be tight, it's held in, there is flex within this. And you see it just pops in like that. Part of the hop unit, part of the TDC kit locks into the well of the screw at the front, so make sure you've got the screws nipped in fully. If you want to remove it, again, you'd push backwards, put a bit of tension. I tend to use a flathead screwdriver and just push a bit more leverage to get it out. It is a snug fit, it's supposed to be. Again, at this stage, you want to wind in your hop screws so they are now at least flush with the top surface of the TDC hop outer barrel. So they're now flush with the top, and what you'll see is that is starting to give the slightest amount of hop pressure. Again, I'm just going to quickly nip that up to the right hand side slightly more, and again you can balance that left right balance with it as well. Next, if you're using a threaded version, take the end cap off. It won't go into the upper slide. Pop it into the slide and pop your recoil assembly in. And there we go. Dead simple. And that's it. Again, if you want to adjust the hop, you can do it from the outside the barrel. You've got independent left and right hop adjustments here. Again, make sure that the screws, cycle it by hand manually if you've backed them out and make sure they're not catching. The way the design works as well is we've changed the profile of the outer barrel so that when it cycles, it doesn't recoil the outer barrel up. So it keeps a nice, smoother use. Anyway, there you go. Any questions, drop us a message on Instagram or leave comments below.